Hi, everybody. We're back to offer recommendations for books, music, movies, and more that you can check out with your Carmel Clay Public Library card. I'm Catherine, and I'm joined today by Julie, and we have some great recommendations to get your new year started. Julie, why don't you kick us off today?
Great. Thanks, Catherine. If you're like me, I have a hard time remembering names and sometimes can't remember where I parked my car when I come out of the grocery store. So when I heard about Lisa Genova's book, Remember, I knew I should read it. Genova is a neuroscientist, and she delves into memory and forgetting in our everyday lives, as well as the difference between not paying attention and serious memory failure. If you can't remember where you parked your car, Geneva notes it's not a matter of memory failure. You simply didn't pay attention to form a memory in the first place. And if you can't remember that you own a car even, there are more serious memory issues at hand. Presented in a digestible way, this book is full of helpful anecdotes and explanations about memory and the brain. It helps answer many common questions and puts to rest worries about factual recall. If you've read Still Alice, which came out a few years ago, it's Genova's best-selling fiction book about a woman with early onset Alzheimer's. This book is a good follow-up for that. In addition to Still Alice, the library has other fiction books by Genova that deal with physical and cognitive challenges such as ALS, Huntington's disease, and autism. Genova's educational background and scientific research bring a credibility to her writing and her characters. My recommendation this month is Remember by Lisa Genova, and it is available through the library in print, large print, ebook, and downloadable audiobook. And I actually have another pick. I'm going to sneak two in. And this month, it's a book that has been recently made into a movie. The Tender Bar by J.R. Moehringer is a memoir of his growing up in the 1970s and 80s in Long Island without the presence of his father. Seeking out male role models, he falls in with his Uncle Charlie, a bartender, and an eclectic group of men who frequent the bar where Charlie works. While not conventional, J.R. finds the support he needs in a variety of forms. Moehringer is now a Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist, and he also ghostwrites celebrity memoirs. Read The Tender Bar, available in print and ebook, and then see the movie in theaters now, which stars Ben Affleck as Uncle Charlie and is directed by George Clooney. Catherine, what do you have this month?
Glad you mentioned a book on memory because I need that too. That's one of my New Year's resolutions, and one of my other ones is to rediscover the joy of baking. And I'm hoping to do that with the new Kim Joy book, Celebrate with Kim Joy, Cakes and Bakes to Make Every Occasion Joyful. And Kim Joy was one of my favorite Great British Bake Off contestants, and this is actually her third cookbook, which features 60 sweet recipes full of color and imagination, and they're just so fun. And there are recipes in there for New Year's and Valentine's Day and even Pancake Day, which I'm glad is a thing, but I didn't even know was a thing. And there are even some vegan and gluten-free options for the lactose intolerant of us. The library recently added a small collection of cookbooks to our Overdrive digital collection, which you can view online on your device through the Libby app, including Celebrate with Kim Joy. So you can get that from print from the library or now as a digital cookbook, which is so cool. So if you're interested in baking or cooking, you'll definitely want to check out those books. Thank you so much for joining us today for our first book chat of 2022. Have you signed up for our all ages winter reading program yet? Don't worry, there's still time. You can get signed up today by visiting us at CarmelClayLibrary.org, and you can log all of those books that we just mentioned. We'll see you all next time.